Winter Court is a really cool spawn that I like to hunt on both my druid and on my elite knight. My prediction for the double loot and double EXP event is that this spawn will give you over 9kk EXP per hour and 1.2kk loot. I say loot because the profit depends on how much supplies you use. The lap I used was this one. I cleared the big courtyard. Then I went down one floor and cleared all the monsters here. I went up and then up again, clearing everything. I rushed up another stair, trapping myself in the corner and then clearing everything. But later on I found out that if I clear the courtyard, I will get better EXP just clearing -1, the courtyard and +1. The monsters here deal a lot of ice damage, so ice protection is to be prioritized. Glacial amulets, ice defensive imbuements and so on. Almost all the monsters here are weak to fire, so great fireballs and a fire weapon are to be prioritized. The analyzer that you see on screen comes from a level 370 knight with 114 in club fighting as base stats. Being only level 370, you have to be careful, and I used to wallbox almost all the time here. And I'm extra careful with the arachnids and the soul broken harbinger. If you want to see more helpful guides and tips in the future, considering subscribing to this channel, I would love to have you as a part of my community. Thank you. So I hope you can try out Winter Court during the double loot event. But stick around, I got a few more spawns for you in this video. Auroman West is a perfect place to gain some quick EXP, and with the double loot event you might even profit here. This is one of my favorite spawns to hunt with a paladin at around level 200. A sorcerer and a druid works as well. Here you will gain 7kk EXP per hour during double EXP event, and with diamond arrows and sloppy looting you will still be able to break even here. I think it's only worth to go here when the Quara raid is active. Then the spawn is more crowded and you got a lot of bestiary done at the same time. I use this lap to run here, and I run from the northern part all the way south and then rush back up past the tower and repeat. The analyzers comes from a level 230 royal paladin with distance at around 115 base. But hunting here on a mage is similar to this. Check the card up on the corner right now if you want to see a video that does that comparison. If there's a Quara raid active, you should use thunderstorm runes and diamond arrows here. The EXP will of course be amazing. Mages will use thunderstorms, of course. The spawn is loaded with earth damage dealing monsters, so bring some earth protection if you can. Terra amulets is a great start. I would not recommend a knight to hunt here, as this spawn is a bit damage heavy and there's better places for knights to go. As a friendly reminder, if you like this video, please leave a like. I would appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I expect the loot to be around 300k per hour on this place. But then again, I barely loot when I hunt here. It's not a loot spawn. You can collect roots though, so don't miss that. One of the spawns that we have as well is where Hyenas, and it's the perfect spawn to go on any vacation from level 200. All the vacations makes decent profit here. The paladin might make a little bit less, but that's because diamond arrows cost so much. I think the EXP here will be around 6.5kk per hour, and you will probably break the 1kk loot per hour here on a double event. Paladins and mages might expect a bit less profit, but the rest should be the same. I guess it depends on your level, of course. I hunted in the north part of the spawn, and the lap I used was this one. I run around in a big circle, and there's two rooms that you need to be careful of. It's the big room and the one up on the left. Be careful when you run in there. I think it's possible to get even more EXP and profit than I got during the boosted creature. You can check that video up on the card right now. The monsters here are weak to holy and ice damage, so bring avalanches. Knights should bring ice weapons. The analyzers come from a level 370 EK with 114 in club, a 230 royal paladin with 115 in distance fighting, and a 230 master sorcerer. If you didn't see it, the Elite Knight had a bit of a higher raw EXP per hour, and that is because it's faster and it's killing faster here. So your level also decides what EXP per hour you will get. The damage these monsters deal the most is death and physical, so bring a Koshei's amulet here to be a bit safer. Any other death protection gear is also fine. This is my new go-to spawn for all vacations, and I hope you can try it out during the double loot to double EXP event. So the question is, will you try any of these spawns? Check out how I did during the last double loot event on the video on screen right now. Until next time, see ya.